Hi! Hello, ladies, gents, and all the harlots with the rotting cooters. Let's do some more arena, yeah! We are continuing our free-to-play arena. A free-to-play extravaganza. We're doing the free arena run that is given by the Halloween event. Tossed away the 5-drop, even though it's a good combination with Crypt Lord. Not good enough to be keeping a freaking 5-drop. That makes no sense to me. That is a fantastic candidate for it to be destroyed by my dagger. And I will make the same choice that I made before. Even though I lose the option to combo with Eviscerate, I lose the ability to play a Crypt Lord on turn 3. Maybe I should have thought better about that. But he probably is going to dagger, and then I'll just dagger again. Hallucination, really? I think I would rather have played my dagger at that point. But hey, more power to ya, man. My choice was also questionable of coining out the dagger instead of passing, especially since in the light of that play, not terribly intimidated. Here comes the Crypt Lord. Do I want to hit that twice? I think I'm down with that. Might be a really bad idea to be whittling myself down like that, but hopefully not. Hopefully we'll... not a big deal. If they're burning removal spells on a 1-attack minion, that's fine by me, man. I am winning at that point. I think that is very much my philosophy right there. Destroy? We could kill the dagger, but I don't think I want to do that. I want to play this super slow card on an empty board. I think that makes sense. So here he goes. Of course, it uses up all the mana. Hey Luna, what's going on? Luna, are you okay? She just run up the stairs like completely insane, like cats do. Suru's, yeah. Suru's dagger. Attack! Getting whittled down a little too much, I don't like it. But this is the price for progress, okay? I have to do it. It's looking pretty okay. This board is looking fantastic. Shaman and Rogue have their ways of dealing with this kind of stuff, but, you know, like I keep continue saying, that is great, man. A Hex on a 5/5, hell yeah. I have a freaking bot creeper that is going to make you feel very sorry about what you just did. I have perhaps even the second-rate bruiser is going to make you feel sorry about what you just did. I think I want to just play the Arcana Smith though, because that enables me to dagger up again. There we go. Being efficient, using up all my mana, etc., etc. And playing around Betrayal. Look at me. Learn that lesson. Next turn, either second rate or the Lettuce agents. Yeesh. At least we can eviscerate that with no problem. Man, do you really want to spend a charge doing that? I don't know, man. I am doubtful about the choices that you're making. Obviously we want to eviscerate, so the Lettuce agents come out. Maybe the Web Weave will be better. Valera the Hollow, you say? Hell fucking yeah. That is badass. Alright. Just super eviscerate that. This is looking pretty damn good. Not going to be using my dagger. Valera the Hollow. Very slow card, indeed. Very anti-synergy with this ultimate infestation. Meh? Oh no, a Doomerang? Meow. Luna. I don't know if you guys can hear her, but she's throwing a fit. She's very upset. Poor kitty. What do I want to do here? Probably Web Weave. Nah, I think the Bot Creeper is probably the best choice here. Kaboom! And not attack. Just leave it alone. So, do I want to Valera right now? Probably. Right? I have a full dagger. Maybe he'll play something else, though. I think I would rather have Valera for a last resort option. I want to unload as much of my cards as I can, I think. Alright, hopefully it will be 2 spells. No, it was not 2 spells, it was one of those guys. Well, we can do Second Rate Bruiser, Enchanted Raven, Web Weave. It should be fantastic. Should be a great option for my future. Jade Blossom, not so great, but certainly this guy comes out. The Web Weave. And an Enchanted Raven. There you go. Kaboom! And I want to murder you, sir. I think the best way to go about that is smacking you in the face. I could have traded for that 2/2. I don't think that's a great idea. I think I'm just going to let him pick and choose because there ain't no way he can deal with all this stuff on the board. Of course, he might have gotten some removal with that card draw. Shaman has some pretty good AoE. I don't think I want to play around any of that. I just want to hope for the best, as I usually do. And now we have 5 damage in my hand, so just like that jackass kill me in the previous... Oh wow, he actually dealt with a lot of stuff here. What? Is he just suiciding? I think he's suiciding. I think he just made a mistake. Well, that was suboptimal. I think that was an embarrassment concede. At least Thunder rest in the fact that you were dead anyway, so don't beat yourself too much about it. It's a 4-plex of 4s. Get this shit out of my face. Let's see, Testignia, what you got for me? You are a Shaman Priest. Oh, this looks good. That's great. That's a great hand. I mean, it's not great in the sense that... that I can't play everything out. I mean, I don't want to play a 1/1 Forbidden Ancient. That makes no sense to me. Here's the thing. Yeah, I think I'm going to just keep this coin. I'm going to keep this coin and then play it slow. Although Ultimate Infestation is the thing. Keep this coin, play it slow. Next turn, Balefin Tidehunter. Very upsetting to see that. They don't want to see that. But the Balefin Tidehunter does deal with it. You know, it's a 2-drop for 2-drop, so it's not that big a deal. And then next turn after that is the Tuskar Fisherman and Bladed Cultist. Or the Stonehill Defender. Just take it slow. Take it easy. Make it happen. I'm very sad, very, very sad to see that indeed. Either Dagger and take 6 and get fucked, or kill the Shadow Ascendant and hope that I can deal with that. This is shaping up awfully. We gotta kill the Shadow Ascendant. I think the Shadow Ascendant is the bigger threat here. So yeah, let's do this. Or rather, Stonehill Defender. Yeah. Stonehill Defender. Crypt Lord. Festitorin? Festitorin is a better answer against that freaking jerk-ass, but then it needs to die. And now, Coin-Bladed Cultist. Or just keep playing it slow. Coin-Bladed Cultist, because I have 4 or 5 million, you know? So Coin-Bladed Cultist is fine. So, playing it slow did not pay out because he has some really, really good options available to him. Oh, jeez. But, you know, sometimes you just can't do it. Sometimes you just can't deal with it. Festitorin forces him to do certain things. I guess is what I'm going for. Either that or the Tuskar. Makes me able to dagger one of those guys down. Yeah, let's do that. Even though still playing it super slow, it does mean that on board I'm able to deal with that freaking Berserker. And if that doesn't deal with it, Infestatorium should be able to do something. The Lettuce agents should be able to discover a thing. Very upsetting to see this coming out. Super annoying, because now the Infestatorium is complete trash. Toxic Subarus, while useful, it's useful, it's good that I have it. It still makes a 4-2 on the board, though. You know what that means? It means I need to play a freaking Forbidden Ancient. 4-2. Well, that is the beauty of the card, I guess. You can play flexibly. But I am kind of in a desperate situation right at this moment. That thing completely destroyed me. It's probably going to heal it. An avalanche? Are you kidding me? Wow, man. And I don't have AoE. This is death right here. This is super death. Mark of the Lotus. Mark of the Lettuce. Yeah, I'm just dead. This is what I was talking about earlier, playing inefficiently. I would rather do this. I would rather play this and kill a thing. But I am forced to play this taunt. Buffing this stuff is completely worthless. So I kinda need to do that. Good news. Still able to deal with the board, with what it's on the board, but this is looking very, very grim. Just my inability to deal with this at the very beginning. The mistake was playing it slow at the beginning. I had the option. This was totally my loss on turn 1. That was how I lost this game. On turn 1, did not coin out the Bladed Cultist. That is how I lost that game. It was not him getting lucky. It was not me being overwhelmed at the end or something. It was me not doing what I should have done on turn 1.
Malfurion versus Garrosh.
Victory or death! I must protect the wild.
There's one funky looking warrior. I think I'm going to keep the 3-drop because I am wary of not getting anything better. God damn it. At least Jade Blossom is a pretty good pickup. These are some real good 3-drops, so I'm not that sad. And we do have the dagger to use on turn 2. That's fine. Perfectly okay. Warrior Mage. It's a fantastic class in Dungeons and Dragons. Let's see how well it does in Hearthstone. Rinryan is about to show me, I bet. So, next turn, if nothing comes out, if he just Fire Blast the face, please do that. He's not doing that. I was going to say Jade Blossom. If that's not the case, though, probably Crypt Lord is the way to go. Jade Blossom enables me to Web Weave next turn. Not that great. Neither of these are a good answer to anything, but here goes the Crypt Lord. And next turn I'm going to have 4 mana. Not really something I wanted to do. So I'm not going to use the dagger. I'm not going to dagger up next turn. For sure, I need to drop either the Twilight Summoner or one of these 3s. Maybe the Jade Blossom was indeed the best choice, because it would have enabled me to 3-drop plus dagger, which will have enabled me to kill that thing, because we would probably have Fire Blasted the Jade. Or, you know, attack this thing with the Jade. It's not a big deal. I mean, it could be worse, I guess. Arcana Smith is a great choice here. Gives +2 to this filthy Crypt Lord. And obviously we need to kill that thing, even though it makes this guy super vulnerable. Whatever. Next turn, Jade Blossom Dagger. Not happy to see that. Another Arcana Smith. Web Weave, not a bad idea. We have protection, so you know, we're not going to have any kind of babies with this Water Elemental. Jade Blossom Dagger doesn't really do anything. trade here, so he doesn't have the option to get past the shield. Probably if he has any AoE, he will spend it here. Those two spiders are extremely threatening to anything that he plays, so he needs to deal with it. So if he has AoE to deal with this, that would not be a bad thing. Wow, from the Babbling Book. Though the fact that it was from the book, the perfect piece of AoE, that makes me salty. Not the fact that he had it, but the fact that it came from the random spell from the book. Alright, well, haven't lost yet. Let's not be defeatist. I really want to play this Jade Blossom, but it's just never a good time to do it. Toxic Subarus gets destroyed. I might fall too far behind. Let's just do the Stonehill first. I mean, I already committed. Yeah, this is great, because the Jade Blossom means that I can play the Iron Bark next turn. But this right here, this situation that just happened, might be the thing that puts me too far behind on the board. We'll see. The Iron Bark is going to just get obliterated. Well, that's just the way it is, I guess. Just hope that he can't deal with it. And I'll take that trade. I'm okay with it. Where did this come from? Cabal Courier. Oh, jeez, a Meteor. Wow. Well, again, can't play around anything like that. I cannot play around Meteor. There's no way you can play around Meteor in this arena. No way you can play around any kind of single removal. We simply lost. That is the way it is. And I just have to accept it like a freaking man. That being said, Arcana Smith is not that bad of an idea. Arcana Smith Twilight Summoner +1/+1. To stem the horrendous tide of nightmares that's happening right now. It does not deal with his board, but it gets me somewhat closer. If we can get an ultimate infestation now, that will be the time to get it. That will be the greatest time to get ultimate infestation. This does not bode well that he is destroying that. He has some kind of removal. 2 mana removal of some kind. 1 mana removal. What? Naturalized? Blood to Ichor. What? Why? What'd you do that for? To overwhelm me or something? I don't know. No idea what the rationale behind that was. Let's see if we can discover something amazing here. Mark of Nature. Yes, Mark of Nature. Shadowcaster? Nah. Nah. Mark of Nature. Too bad I can't play it all, bud. Will we Mark of Nature? Certainly want to put it on the fattest guy, right? Yeah, this means I... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, +1. Yeah, okay. I was like, this is not what I think it is, but it is. It's all good. This makes it survive. We can destroy this piece of garbage. We need to destroy... We kind of need to kill that. +1/+1. We kind of need to kill this. Let's do that. It is very saddening that the dragon gets to survive and he gets to kill this almost for free. But I think there was a few ways to trade there. I could have gone for the slime, and that way this guy would not be frozen. Yeesh, that was very upsetting. Man, he's going for blood right now. Ultimate Infestation saves the day. Come on. I have not been able to use it even though I have 2 of them. No, we draw the complete opposite, which is the piece of garbage Bladed Cultist. So there goes the arena run. It looked good until then it didn't. It's the exact same situation that I had in the previous arena run with you guys. We're looking real good. 5 wins. Come on, man, just attack. we had some pretty good prospects, and then it just collapses. Get totally destroyed. This one was at least 90% destroyed by RNG, so nothing I can do about that one. At least we can be confident in the fact that if I made a misplay in that one, it was not egregious enough to warrant any kind of lynch mob. Just open that pack, feel real bad about it because it's going to be trash. And, now we're going to go into Constructor. We're going to take away that overlay. No, they did not mean to click there. The Brawl, by the way, I need to play it for the... There's no other ticket, right? Nah. I need to play it for the pack, but let's go into my collection. We're going to go into the spare because there's a few changes that I wanted to make. Let's disenchant the extra cards. Oh yeah, a few changes that I wanted to make in the current meta. It's just crazy. We're going to take away the Mistress of Mixtures. We're going to take away... I want to put the Golaka Crawlers in here. The Cycle Out of Pain, while he draws me a lot of cards here and there, I think that he is expendable. And maybe take out one Stonehill Defender. Maybe take out one Priest of the Feast. Maybe take out the Nesting Rock. Anyway, Golaka. Oh, I have not crafted any. I don't have any. Well, 200 does never better spent in the current meta. It's just gonna happen. Golaka. I have debated whether 2 or 1. Let's just put 2 in there. And Firefly. It is just, I think it's a better option for the early game and for later for Anduin. It gives you more Anduin fuel. I think it's a good choice. Spirit Lash often is not something that I use. Often it's something that kills my own minions. And if I am struggling to survive with Spirit Lash, it's because I'm already kind of losing. So let's take that out, put another Firefly in. Not sure if these changes are what I want them to be. Another thing that I wanted was to take out this Nesting Rock and put something of 5 cost in there. Maybe even the Cobalt Scalebane, even though it does get destroyed by Anduin. Probably is a better choice for this deck than the Nesting Rock. Because he can be played by himself. This one also can be played by himself, but it's not as impactful. This has like an Ultra Taunt on it. Also something I wanted to put in here was the Flappy Birds. Do I have any? I don't know if I have Fledge. Yeah, I just opened one, that's right. I would like to put at least one of them in here because this deck has quite a lot of taunt. Has quite a lot of ways to defend your drops. Your minions. So these guys can get out of control pretty damn reliably. We might take out the Nesting Rock and put this one in. Or take out one of the Stonehill Defenders. Maybe take out one of the Defender of Argus because often I draw them and I have no real way to play them. So maybe take out one of the Priest of the Feast. Let's go for this. Let's try it out, see how it works. The deck is working pretty well right now, but let's see if we can make it a little bit better. Let's play a constructed game with this and see if we can make something amazing happen. That is all trash. Let's see if we can get a better hand here to be able to overpower Asbikal. This is not what I wanted, but at least we got one of the Fireflies. Let's see. Let's keep track. Let's keep it in our heads. Does the Firefly perform better than the Mistress of Mixtures? Let's find out. Let's keep track whether the 2 attack is going to be important. Let's find out whether the 4 health turns out to be important at the end. The 2 attack here will be pretty damn helpful, wouldn't it? So here's one situation where it would have been way better to have it. Chat Ascendant. Yeah. Yeah, I'm willing to coin that out. And just go face. Hopefully, he will not be able to take great advantage of this guy, of this lady. This beautiful, beautiful gnomish lady. Very much hoping that he is forced to trade into the Shadow Ascendant. That is the intent. At the very least, we get a fantastic trade there. So, Hopefully this Primordial Glyph is not going to completely destroy my hopes and dreams. And hey, if we get the trade somehow, the Vicious Fledgling, oh, that's great. That's a fantastic thing for it to happen. I mean, obviously, and now the Fledgling is probably going to fall victim to a Frostbolt. I think I'll be okay with that. Eat some removal. This basically has the biggest taunt you can possibly imagine. So, you know, very high priority target. In a way, it protects my other creatures. Very much hoping that he does that and does not have a Frostbolt. That is great. We want to destroy his hopes and dreams. Obviously, this Ghost Face is what the Fledgling do. No Wind Fury. +1/+1 is useful. Out of range of Frostbolt, so he has to Fire Blast as well. The Diff Rattle is probably what I should go for, but I ain't going to. And we have 4 mana here. Let's play another one of these. Should I go all in on this Fledgling? Probably shouldn't. Let's just kill Pyrus. It's probably going to eat a Fireball, right? Let's use Hedge. Let's protect the rest of my guys. And that's a fantastic draw. Very happy to see that. That was a poor Meteor positioning, but it shouldn't be that much of an issue. Very happy to have a little bit of taunt that we can protect our Fledgling. It's going to eat a big fat chunk of removal somehow. So I am not happy, but I am okay with what just happened. Very lucky as well that he got that drop out of everything. Not a lot of options here, so I guess we play the Priest of the Feast. We don't get to heal. It's too bad. So, Mistress of Mixtures would have helped quite a bit. Well, it helped quite a bit. Would have been better. It all ended up. It would have protected the Shadow Ascendant,
We have many secrets.
which in turn would have done something of some description. You know, it's hard to keep track at that point. Certainly, the health would not have helped. The 2 attack, it is questionable. I think it would have helped quite a bit. This Holy Nova, I think it's okay if it gets counterspelled. But I think I would rather play this. This is a tempo mage, though. So if this gets replicated, it will be just disastrous. It will be pretty bad. Holy Nova. It's a counterspell. Alright. That's okay.
Hey, that's my cake!
That's alright. Rather the Holy Nova gets counterspell than, I don't know, whatever else, like trying to remove something enormous with a Shadow War Death or something like that. I couldn't risk putting down a Sunwalker and it gets copied. You know, that is just not a thing. So,
We have many secrets.
oh man, he gets to play another secret now. So we're in the same situation as before. Fortunately, Shadow Reaper will be very, very helpful. We completely go like a crawler. See if it gets copied. Or we can just YOLO! Put down the Sunwalker. At the very least we get to destroy that piece of garbage. The problem is I don't get to heal. Falling behind quite a lot by playing this Galactic Crawler. I was hoping that that would have been... That's too bad. I was hoping that would have been a copy. But Anduin is coming out next turn. Hopefully that will be able enable me to do great things. The filthy, disgusting piece of garbage that is the Cabal Crystal Runner gets destroyed. Very much doubt that Asbikal will play another 5-attack minion right before turn 8. That does not sound smart to me. So probably will not do it. He seems to be quite aware of what he's doing. Alright. Frostbolt? Okay. Really not pleased with this. But I think Anduin is the best choice here. Well, the Lich King, but he probably has big removal. Let's just do this. Whoop. It does get to destroy one of those guys. So that's probably counterspell, right? It did not get copied. So hopefully we get a Shadow War Pain target that will eat the counterspell. I certainly don't want the mind control to eat it. There's no doubt in my mind that he has a polymorph in there somewhere. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, boy. That is terrible. That is horrible. Maybe I should have waited a little bit before blowing my wad. I think I would rather Holy Noah first. Counterspell. At least we get to destroy that. But this is already lost, I think. We certainly could not kill all these things. I totally misplayed in the sense that should have been more greedy. Should have just played the Lich King. And now we're just totally boned. Well, that's certainly a copy. But this valet. Certainly a copy. Talon Priest, not good enough. Blasting his face, not good enough. He probably has some removal of some kind, so we are forced to mind control that thing just to survive a little bit longer. It's not going to work out very well, though. By the way, totally forgot to mention I ranked up a little bit, all the way to rank 11. That is a thing that I did. And because I figured next time I get to record is going to probably be the last or very close to the last. So, yeah, we're dead too. Horrendous things. Maybe it didn't have a polymorph. We should have. So I certainly play the Lich King. But, you know, if the Lich King gets copied, that is kind of a deal breaker. It would have been horrendous. So, while it was a little bit of a misplay to throw out Anduin like that, it was hedging against freaking stupid ass secrets.
Anduin versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be
So in that game, I think having the Mistress of Mixtures would have been better, for sure. In that one particular instance. It wouldn't have been that much better, though. And what is the other change that we did? Spirit Lash would have been totally worthless instead of the Galactic Crawler. It would have done a damn thing. Hopefully this Warlock is Zoo, and he has, yes, a Bloodsail Corsair. Excellent. I am very pleased to see you, Mr. Corsair, because here comes the most badass crab in the universe. Get fucked, idiot, Mr. Cat. Get screwed, get bent with your stupid ass pirates. The crabs are going to come all over your face and force you to soul fire them. I'm very happy that the vicious fledgling is gone too. Here it comes, the old Firefly. Here's an instance where they'll rather just put Power Shield on that. Yeah, and then we can increase its health and all that good stuff. What was I saying? Here's an instance where Mistress of Mixtures, way worse than the Fire Elemental. Here's an instance where the Galactic Crawler made a giant difference. Absolutely doing this, right? Power Shield not happening just yet. Destroy that thing. And now here's where we have the chance for our board to get out of control. That's not terrible. It's bad, but not terrible. Yes, please do that. I will appreciate that. I don't understand why you did that, but hey. Ah, yeah, okay. I guess he was just eliminating the things that were in his freaking face. We can heal that. Yeah, I don't really care about taunting that just yet. Maybe I should be power warding the elemental. What is there in this deck? I think I want to save this Shadow War Pain for bigger threats. And this is a threat to the what you call the Acker's veteran. So he'll be willing to destroy that. You know, he'll want to make that trade, which sets up the Holy Nova. If he doesn't, though, he goes all phase. Oh, jeez. If he goes all phase, He didn't. Alright. That was bizarre. Shower Pain. Nah. I think I just want to play the Nesting Rock without... I mean, in contests... Or I can just Shadow or Death that, right? But then I have no play. There you go. It counteracts the 5-4. And now he's just going to start... he's going to start life tapping like crazy. There's freaking Prince Callison. Very upsetting. But what can you do about it? Nothing I can do about it right now. And now here comes the punish with the Defender of Argus. It's not that big of a punishment, but it is a punishment. We want to do this. And Radiant Elemental. I mean, Radiant Elemental and then Defender of Argus. Destroy this filthy, filthy Doomsayer. And now it's just a matter of withstanding the horrendous assault from Mr. Cat. Try to go face as much as we possibly can. Because, you know, it's a losing proposition. It's a losing proposition. Here's my Shadow War Pain. It's going to go to both of those. Another Defender of Argus. I am so happy to see you. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. 3-4 taunt. Doesn't get much better than that. Get fucked, idiot! Alright. We were able to withstand the horrendous assault from Mr. Cat. This is very unlikely that he'll be able to turn this around. Zoo does not usually run giant big removal. Sometimes it will run Hellfire in case it falls behind, in case that it needs that extra little bit of damage on the enemy. But this is certainly a winning position. This Holy Noah will be fantastic as well. It's going to just destroy him. And heal my own stuff. But of course the Bone Mare trounces that by a million. Get destroyed, you garbage gobbler. And lethal with my Holy Nova. Not going to give a crap about your puny, pathetic board of garbage. Feels good. Feels good. Galactic Crawler. Totally a great addition. Might have been the thing that turned things around. The Fireflies performed better than the Mistress of Mixtures. That's debatable though, because while I did get an extra body that was able to destroy an extra thing, also the 4 health might have helped. But it didn't because I didn't die. So, pretty good. Pretty good. Oh man, it's been 40 minutes since I started recording, so we're going to leave it right here. I think these changes to the deck are for the better. My one thing is the Vicious Fledgling right there. Might be a little too greedy, a little too gimmicky, a little too silly, not consistent enough, not something that I want to keep. We'll see how he performs. So far though, he was pretty okay against that mage that we lost, but whatever. Next episode, just more standard play with Despair. Hope that you're looking forward to it. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bring despair to your enemies.